Hey everyone, welcome to Kika's Chat. I am Shirley.
Christy.
And yay! We are finally here to review The Farewell. It is directed by Lulu Wang. And yeah, it's from A24. It was released July 19th. It's an hour and 38 minutes, I think. Yeah. Okay, that's what I was trying to remember. So anyways, yes, it is an emotional story about family. So basically the plot is Billi's family goes to China because they're, I guess, doing like this fake wedding to be with their grandma, because the grandma has this she has a terminal illness. I think it was lung cancer from what I remember.
Yes.
And in their culture, they're in China. They don't want to tell the person that is sick that they are sick, that they have an illness. So they do that whole fake wedding thing. The Billy's cousin is getting married to his girlfriend, which he knew for like 3 months, I think, or something like that, which is kind of funny. And so Billy's trying to she's not only trying to hold her emotions in and what's going on, but she also wants to tell her grandma, and the whole family's against it, you know. So yeah, that's basically the plot of the movie. It's very individualism versus collectivism. I think that's what it is. And you know how our culture, because she was raised in America, you know how we think of ourselves, and then in other cultures it's about family. It's a unity, and to think about the collective group. So I don't know what you wanted to bring up.
I really enjoyed how Lulu Wang brought this whole idea of the U.S. and the individualism and the collectivism of China, and just brought it into the film, and how it really told this story of a person who was really trying to reconnect to her Chinese culture. Because she was uprooted at a very young age. Like the family had left to the U.S.
Yes.
And I mean, even Billi, Awkwafina's character, talked about when she moved, she felt like her family disappeared. Like she didn't understand what was going on. And I thought that was very interesting to hear, because I don't know what that feels like, to just completely leave a country that you were from. And so to hear her say that really, really brought light to a situation that we don't really know too much about. So it was just like she was opening up like windows into what people feel like who are immigrants and who leave countries and start anew. So I thought that was like just a really quick interchange that she had with her mother, who is called Jian, and who's played by Diane Lin. So I thought that was interesting.
And also like it brings up the mother-daughter relationship in the sense of like, what is she doing in America? You know, like, is she like prospering and stuff like that? Oh, we should have stayed in China or something, like, oh, because Billy is a writer or something like that. Or she wants to be a writer, right? I think that's what they don't really go in depth to like.
They don't go in depth. She is.
I think it was a writer.
She was trying to get a fellowship at Guggenheim, which is a museum. So I didn't understand what her role was as far as like what is she doing career-wise.
I was like just putting. Oh, she was trying to get a fellowship at a writing. Oh, so it was at the Guggenheim. Isn't that a museum though?
That is a museum. But I mean, that's the only Guggenheim I know. Is there another Guggenheim out there?
Okay.
Like foundation.
I probably got lost a little bit. Okay.
The conversation at the dinner table was interesting, and I think
that was the conversation about like about like coming over here,
the comparison,
and then China or staying over there, and the comparison of like really coming to America, is it a better life?
Right.
And that's what I think America puts out, that image of, they have great marketing of like what a better life is. I'm not saying that it's not, because compared to other countries and what they're suffering, yes, it's better here in a sense. But it's not great either, and they put that image out there, so people will buy it and be like, oh yeah, okay, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But it's, you know,
Yeah,
It
so that
depends
whole
on the person.
discussion was very interesting, and they're comparing like China and the United States and what's so great about it, why she didn't stay in China,
Yeah.
and why they want to, one of the family members wants to send their kids to college. It's just like, I don't know, I don't want to give too much away because then it just like really takes away from the movie if I give it to you now and you're like, ah. But
Yeah.
just hearing it in the story was just really nice to see that conversation go about, because you normally don't hear that in films.
No.
Right? I feel like this is one of the few films that I felt like, oh my god, it made me think about immigration and just life in the United States versus life in other countries. And
Yeah. The grandma was the best. I think she deserves an Oscar nomination. I'm not even lying. She was amazing. The grandma, was it Nene? No, Nai. You see, she was saying Nene a lot before, and I had it right. I was saying Nai, and look, now it came out because she kept on saying it wrong. So then I ended up saying it wrong, even though I had it right way before. So yeah, Nai.
Nai, which means grandma.
Yeah, that's what I thought it meant in the movie. What was her name? Shao Shu Shen? Yeah, Shao Shu Shen. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. She was amazing.
Yeah,
I really
Oscar nomination all
like
the way.
That grandma, it hit me because when and Billi Aquafina was good, even though sometimes I don't like her and other things. She was actually good here. But the grandma she was the best. It hit me because it's like when our grandma passed away, I didn't get to go see her when she was sick in Guatemala because I was in school. So, and Billi was talking to the mom about how the grandfather passed away and how she couldn't go because of school too. And it hit me because I didn't get to see my grandma and I didn't really get to say goodbye. And the last time I saw her, we kind of like, it was kind of contentious in the fact that something was happening a little bit. And the last thing the last time I saw her, she was saying sorry to me because, yeah, so it was kind of sad because I never really got to say that I forgave her for like what was going on. So and also not saying goodbye. So I was stuck here for school, and it's understandable because I was trying to finish school, but it sucked because you never get to say the things you want to say. But I'm hoping she knows how I feel. Yeah. So it was hard. It was like, it was hitting me, the movie. And also, talking about how we mentioned the individual versus collectivism, how Billi wanted to tell the grandma about her illness, but the whole family collectively didn't want to tell. Because I guess we grew up in America, it's very individualized and like me. What's going to happen to me? What about me? Like, I guess Billi was trying to take the guilt away of herself by telling her grandma so she doesn't feel guilty that she didn't tell her at all, where the whole family was just thinking about how like they didn't want the grandma to worry about her illness and just do her thing and live her life.
Whereas the family carries the burden.
Where the family carries the
grandmother.
Not the grandmother.
Which is very interesting because we're always ready to like
separate or like
well, no, but we always want to take things off our chest.
Oh yeah, we do.
It's the right thing to do, but it's really to just unburden ourselves.
Yeah, well, which is true.
Which is another great theme that she brings up in the film.
Yeah,
I was really, really impressed with this film.
Well, I'm not trying to say Americans are not very like we don't care about our families. We do.
We do.
It's just we're still very individualized compared to other cultures. Like in Guatemala, everybody lives with their family in a big, in a house or something like that, or an apartment or anything. Yeah. It's very like collective, and over here it's very like we care about our family, but it's like, what can I do for myself? Let me move out, or like like I don't want to burden myself with these issues or something like that. Yeah. So it was a very interesting topic to bring up, especially in the end, like with the grandma and how she, I don't want to say that. I don't want to give the one ending away because it was so interesting. And I was like, because it made us think about something that's going on in our life with somebody and their illnesses. And it was just like, I wonder if that does help in the sense of like not thinking about it.
Right. But
And just being like, whatever.
It
Yeah,
was
but
good. It was good.
it was good. It was good. No, this movie do you want to bring up something else or?
No, I just thought that the parents were really.
Oh yeah, the dad who
The
was
role.
what was his name? The actor. He's a well-known actor. Yeah.
T.Z.I. Ma.
Yeah, T.Z.I. Ma. T.Z.I. Ma. And then Hyen is Hyen. Sorry about that. Hyen was the character's name, the father's name. T.Z.I. Ma was the actor. He's a known actor. I've seen him in a lot of things. He's so good. Yes, but the grandma, I loved her.
Yeah.
She was the best.
Really, but
it's a really damn good movie.
What's great about it too is it's culturally infused with a lot of Chinese traditions.
Mm-hmm.
The whole food, the scenes with the food and how there's so many different plates and varieties of food, which is why I really love watching Asian soap operas. It's like when they come to the table, have conversations,
much food.
and there's so much food. So you think as a Latino that you eat a lot of food, but no. That, in the Chinese tradition, they have like they could have up to 10 different dishes on that table. I mean, it's incredible, and just like coming together as a family to eat, and even other scenes at what do you call that? The funeral site? No, wait.
Oh, at the wedding?
No, when they're at the burial site.
Oh, they put food
offerings.
The food offerings for the dearly departed. I guess the people that passed away.
So that was interesting too.
Oh yeah, and then the prayer. Yeah, it was interesting to see. I always like these the movies that set in all the different cultures because you get to see a little bit. I mean, it's not really it's very broad, I guess, of course. But it's still interesting to see those aspects, and you get a taste of it. This movie's damn good. Go see if you can. A24, they're a good company. They get some good movies, and then sometimes their movies are like, but they release Moonlight, and I love the Moonlight. So, but this movie's really good.
Speaking of Moonlight, Lulu Wang is dating Barry Jenkins.
I don't know why she had to bring that up.
That's
important because it's not really important. But she just found that out. She's like,
that's so cute.
She thought that was cute.
Two directors
It's not important,
dating.
but it's cute.
It's cute.
So, anyways, yes. You said this was her fourth movie?
I think this is her fourth movie from
I really
what I saw
thought this was her first movie. This is
online.
the first movie I've seen her. No, but it's a really good movie.
But I'm just saying,
It's a
for
really
her
damn
fourth
good
movie, it's a really good movie.
Yeah, it's really good. So I think that's it.
Yeah, so check it out.
Check it out. Have a great week, day,
Yeah.
and all wonderfulness. So ready?
Right.
Set.
Wait, I do have a question though. If you want to see a specific review of any films coming up, just
comment below or comment about how you felt about the farewell, and also subscribe, like, ring that bell. Right, ready?
Yes, I am finally ready.
Yes. So ready, set, peace.